Over in the West on Saturday night, West Coast reached half-time, Kate, ahead. Only the second time they've done this under Andrew McQualter. It looked like a win was within reach, but they kicked 7-2 Melbourne in the all-important third quarter. And for the third week in a row, it was Max Gawn who produced another vintage performance.
Oh, 3 of his best games back to back to back now, and it was a career high, 35 disposals for Max Gawn. 22 of those contested, 12 score involvements, 9 clearances, and a whopping 47 hit-outs. He basically had to play, he said post-match, the last 40 minutes on his own in the ruck because Harrison Petty went down with a concussion. So he's just turning it on week after week. They're now 3 in a row, Melbourne. So yes, they were down at halftime. They found something. They found another gear. West Coast will be disappointed with their second half, especially the third term. They only laid 6 tackles in the third term when Melbourne had the majority of the footy. So not their best second half of football, but Melbourne getting the wins on the board when they need to.
From 0-5 to 3-5, they're still alive right now. But Jake Melksham might have some issues with the MRO. This is an incident with Jeremy McGovern where he pushes him into a marking contest. Jeremy McGovern was subbed out with concussion. It feels a bit different to some other examples we've seen this year, Kate. Does he have anything to worry about?
Yeah, I think it looks a little bit different to the Ryan Mansell, in my opinion, purely because they're going the same way as the contest. I don't think he really could have foreseen Petty coming back and making that contact, and it didn't look like a push. The arms didn't extend. He sort of nudged him under the ball like you sometimes do to your opponent when you think you've got the space out the back. In saying that now, though, when a player gets concussed, we all know it's either 0 or it's 3 weeks, and unfortunately McGovern was concussed, so you've got to err on the side of 3 weeks. We saw it last week with Paul Curtis. We sit here saying this because I think a lot of coaches are calling for the change. I think there is a need to change that rule, whether we go 0 to 3. It's just too much sort of grey area and not enough wiggle room for Michael Christian and the MRO.